Emotional eating is one of the many reasons people overeat, which leads to weight gain. The question is, how do you stop emotional eating? Welcome, I'm Stavros Mastrogiannis, the founder of the Live Your Way Thin system, an unconventional approach to weight loss that helps people lose weight for life by reconnecting them to the 5 ancient habits that most modern societies have forgotten. In today's video, I will be answering the question, how do you stop emotional eating? These days, food is not eaten just to nourish the body, which is the only reason you should be eating, but to also deal with our emotions. People today eat because they're happy, because they're sad, because they're angry, because they are stressed. Basically, most people today eat for any other reason except the only reason they should be eating, which is to nourish the body. This is one of the main reasons why our society has become so unhealthy and so overweight. I've watched many other experts try to help people stop emotional eating by psychoanalyzing them to get to the root of the problem that caused them to have those feelings, which caused them to overeat. Well, I am not going to do that because I found a much easier way to stop emotional eating without having to psychoanalyze people. My approach is very simple. Change the question that you ask in your head. You see, emotional eating is a learned behavior. Somewhere, somehow, and it doesn't matter how, we learn to put food in our mouth when we felt a certain way. The emotion serves as a trigger. I am sure you know some people who, as soon as they feel sad, they reach out for food. Or if they feel stressed, they reach out for food. Well, food for them is like a drug. They use it to deal with certain emotions. One way to deal with emotional eating is to stop having those emotional triggers of eating. I know many people believe that you can't control your emotions. Actually, with a little practice, almost everyone can learn to control their emotions, but that's a topic for another video. By the way, if that does interest you of how to control your emotions, let me know in the comment section below and I can do a video about that. Anyway, let's get back into stopping emotional eating without having to be psychoanalyzed. The fact is, most people do recognize when they're eating for emotional reasons. So, when you find yourself reaching out to eat something due to stress or some other emotional reason, ask yourself this simple question. What else can I do instead of eating? You see, your brain is like a search engine. You put in a question, it comes up with an answer. Now, sometimes you might not get the answer right away, but trust me when I tell you that if you continue asking the question every time you feel like eating for emotional reasons, sooner or later you will start to come up with the right answers. You see, when you keep asking a question, your subconscious mind takes on the question and works on it. Eventually, when it comes up with the right answer, it will pop it out. Have you ever had the incident when you were trying to remember somebody's name or some fact, but you could not remember, and a day or a week later, all of a sudden the answer popped into your head? That is because when you were trying to remember that fact earlier, and you could not remember, your subconscious mind took over the question and started to work on it, although you were not aware of it. When you came up with the answer, it popped it out, although at that time the answer might have been completely useless. Well, by keep asking yourself, what else can I do instead of eating every time I feel whatever the emotion that triggers you to eat is, sooner or later, your subconscious mind will find a way to deal with the same emotion without eating. Some of the answers my clients have come up with and have worked for them really well are things like take a 5-minute break and watch a YouTube video on my phone, take a 5-minute walk, do some meditation, play a game on their smartphone. The key to this is to keep asking the question and trust that your subconscious mind will come up with the answer sooner or later. Keep in mind, in the beginning, you most likely will keep eating even though you ask the question, and that is fine. Just keep asking the question, and sooner or later, you will find yourself doing something else instead of eating. By the way, you do have to have a clear reason why you want to stop emotional eating, because if you don't have a clear reason, you will never stop. Besides my clients, I have used this technique myself and it worked for me really well to control actions I used to take for emotional reasons. Keep in mind, sometimes, especially in the beginning, you might start eating before you even remember to ask the question, and that is fine. Ask the question anyway. I know this sounds like a very simple answer to emotional eating, but the truth is, for most people, the answer is that simple. The fact is, we all have the answers to all our problems inside of us. We simply have to ask the right question to get the right answer. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit the like button to let me know that you enjoyed it. Comment below if you want me to cover something specific. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below so you never miss a video. Also, I would greatly appreciate it if you share this video with your family and friends to help me spread the truth on how sustainable weight loss and good health can be achieved. Thank you.